Hello and welcome back to Gnomoria. In this episode, we have upgraded the version. That's right, a new version has come out. Pretty good one, in fact. I'll quickly go over the changes. They are few in number, but quite important. The general changes are an update to item and material values. The spawn formula for nomads and enemies has been changed significantly, and this will also tie into the change in item values. Merchant rates have been changed a little bit, and there are now more merchants that offer better goods. Pretty good for us, because we're often, we've got so much stuff that we want to sell, but we just can't get a good deal. The effect of personal quarters worth on sleep rates has been updated. And goblins, ogres, and mants will attempt to leave if they are now dying of thirst. So there are not going to be cases where the siege comes along and we just leave them outside to die of dehydration. That is not generally going to happen anymore. A few things they fixed. Nothing that's really affected us as yet, but just so you know, gnomes in squads were getting stuck apparently previously. That's not going to happen now. And the machine shop used to craft incorrect items. Apparently, it was not possible to make crossbows in the last patch. We haven't tried since going to the last patch, so just as well. But that all said and done, let's go ahead and load up the game. Now, off screen, I've set a few things up, a few small things. First and foremost, I've made the little art room. So once they've built all of this, we'll actually be able to see what things look like. The different types of woods, different types of stones, different types of engravings, all that sort of stuff. Also, we have been able to add a couple more people to our fort. So, welcome Mr. Noid... that's as bad as the gnome names. Have I typed that right? Yes, I apparently have. At least my notes say I have. I may have mistyped my notes, in which case I apologize profusely. But I'll give it my best. Noidanuoli. No, that's terrible. You. Hey you. That you're going to be called Hey you from now on. Until you put in the comments how I should try and pronounce your name. Like, split it up phonetically for me. Make it nice and easy, because I'm rather stupid. Next, we've got Chaos. Or KOs, I suppose. And Dino9599. Dino is our doctor. KOs is our rancher. And Hey You is our boothsmith. Well done. Welcome to the fort. Unfortunately, we couldn't add any more soldiers. But I imagine that will change shortly, because the update to material worth. You will notice in the last episode that my total kingdom worth was about 44k. It has gone up by over half. It's almost gone up to triple what it used to be. Almost. I imagine we're going to get an enormous nomad wave the next in autumn. And also, the invasions are probably going to be a little bit harder. This may be the end of Spider Slaughter, honestly. Now, Robobob has suggested that with these changes, new games be used, like new forts. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but this may end horribly and rather quickly, in which case we will be doing that. So we'll see. But one of the big changes that this has brought in, I briefly touched on that they're not going to die of thirst because they're going to try and leave now, if that's the case. A lot of the stuff in our fort is armor and weapons that we acquired because they just died out in the wilderness. Let's check out our stocks, for example. If I look at melee weapons, look at all these. Now, with the item tweaks, what Robobob has done is sort of decorative stuff and workshops and furniture. They have a lesser effect now on the item worth than weapons do and armor. The idea behind that was that if someone is comfortable with what they're fighting, but they want to prettify their fort, they can go ahead and do that. And it's not going to necessarily, cause a sudden ramp up in difficulty that they're not prepared to deal with. But if someone's confident enough and they're making high grade weapons, for example, if you're making bronze weapons and you're not already encountering goblins that wear bronze, that's probably going to push you over the threshold and you're going to start seeing goblins with bronze. It's going to ramp up in sort of equal measure to the sort of arms and armor that you've produced. Now, for our fort, which is practically swimming in weapons and armor that the goblins have brought along. I mean, look at that, 24 breastplates. Yeah, this could end badly. So, before we begin, we're going to do a little bit more trading. Now, one of the things that a few people have pointed out, I need to sell those bones so bad, because they are using up almost my entire stockpile at the moment. So let me just check on the yaks we've got. We've got a female yak. Have we got any male yaks? Because someone pointed out that I might not. No, we have got a male yak. So we're fine. Don't need any yaks then. That's fine. Now, what have you got that I could buy that's worth a lot? You've literally got nothing. I'll take all your strawberry wine, I guess. And I'll take all your cotton. And I don't really need these, but no, I'm not going to take stuff I really don't need. But I will get rid of some of these bones now. So, where are you, bones? Make yourselves known. We got rid of a lot of the hide, which is good. Wow, we've got a lot of wheat seeds. We really don't need those. But I'm going to keep those just in case. No, don't need meat. Got a lot of that as well, though. 409 yak bones. No, we don't need that. We're going to sell 309 of them. No, we'll keep the honey badger bones. Well, actually, no, we don't need it. The bones don't really matter. Bear bones do matter. We'll keep those. And we're going to sell 123 emu bones. So there we go. Those bones are now gone. And that trader is extremely happy. He's got a very, very good deal. What about you? Oops, that's the market stall. Oh yeah, that's what I did need to click. Good. We'll take your cotton. Don't think there's anything else there though. So, is there anything I want to sell? I want to sell some of these items actually. Let's have a look. We got any poor, or actually just regular copper things? Get rid of the bronze. Oh no, that's a bronze one. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of 7 of these. Do you see the value that these are worth now? Look at that. 7 of those. Each one is worth 520. It's crazy. Well, that's all we're going to do. That will have reduced our kingdom worth a little tiny bit. Barely noticeable, really. But, we'll survive, I think. But now is the... Oh, before I go forward, actually, I'll quickly show you one more thing I've changed. Where are you? Silvery Look is a battle. That's the one we want. And I was on the wrong screen. There we go. Webster is now our sergeant. Sergeant of the Marks and Home squads. So, all is well, and almost everything is done. So, let's zoom out a little bit, and just see what our gnomes are doing. They're going out and pulling things in. Armor pieces by the looks of it. Hopefully, they get this done quickly. Because we are going to desperately need to close this gate as soon as we can. But yeah, you'll probably have a much easier time of things on a new game now than in this one. But, yeah. Actually, whilst we're waiting for... Oh, have we already done the corpse down there? Yes, we've got one spot, so that's fine. They're bringing the corpse down. I just didn't want to leave the corpse out here, because if I do, then the butcher is going to be very confused. I won't know what he's doing, because they're all a little bit stupid. You know, there can be 30 corpses right there, just by there, and there's one outside. The one that they can't get to is the only one they want. They'll be obsessed with what they can't have. I know quite a lot of people who have that same problem. Wow, you're moving slowly. You really need to get that in, because it's getting dark, and I really don't even... I can't even guess what you're going to be facing once night falls. Come on, guys. Please. Bring the bodies in. It's still open. Guys, come on. I'm not going to close the gate until you've done it. And if you doom the fort, well, on your own heads be it. Honestly. I mean it. I really want to close the fort. Well, our troops are in there. Let's get you to the guard station, please. Fortified seals and also velvet evildoers. I would really like you to be doing stuff. Same for silvery lurkers. Really can't risk any shenanigans right now. Oh, there's a bear out there. Wouldn't mind getting him, actually. But once that's inside, I think we're safe. I think we are safe to close the fort. So, let's go ahead and quickly close the fort with a dirt wall, of which we have so many. That's another thing I could trade. Take some of my dirt, please. Take 1,456 of it. No. 55. There we go. Be gone with it. Trade. That will hopefully have cleaned up our fort. Just a little bit. Oh, there's a alpaca out there now. I was going to call it a llama. That would have been incorrect. Come on, gnomes. This is in your best interest. Trust me. I do this for you. I do it out of love. But whilst they're rushing around doing that, let's have a look here. Well, we've got a clay wall going up. We've got one of the engraved walls about to go up as well. Not bad. See, I've got to keep an eye now, because at any moment, one of them could decide to go and grab that bronze armor plate. And if they do that, then I'm going to need to cancel the build order. Okay. If you can get back in with that bronze armor plate, come on. Be a hero. Hero gnome coming through. Well done. Who are you? That was Urglepuffs. Well done, Urglepuffs. Okay. Well then, they're going to build all of those first, aren't they? Oh, that was not part of my plans. Should have thought of that, honestly. I'm still not going to cancel those because it took me forever to set all of that up. So, yes, the end of the fort may be nigh. But I'm going to avoid building anything else. I was going to say I'll start work on this, but I'm not going to do anything else that'll distract them from building that wall. So let's just hope that they can finish that off quickly. It's going well. There's one of our copper walls there. I think that one's going to be a bronze wall, I believe. Might be wrong, though. I think that's bronze. And that one's malachite and that one's silver. Basically, you'll see a bit of everything that we've got. Who's over there? That is... I think that was Super Soup. I might be wrong, though. And it is night. Terrible, terrible things can be heard out in the wilderness. Howling and whooping. Whooping. Coughing and bleating. We don't know if they're goblin sounds or whether they're just someone trying to clear their throat, but it's worrying the silvery lurkers. Webster is quite concerned. But he is our first line of defense. And well, actually, who is the only person from the silvery lurkers who's patrolling right now? Toz. Well done, Toz. You know you've got a duty to do, and you're doing it. Oh, actually, no. Who else is there? Webster. Okay, you're leading your men. Leading by example. Well done, Webster. I knew it was right to make you a sergeant. The others told me not to. They said that you couldn't handle the stress of leadership, but no. I knew you were the right man for the job. But where's the other one? Who else is in the silvery lurkers? I know there's a third. It might even be a fourth. Ornstein. Where are you? You lazy gnome. Probably sleeping on the job. Actually, that's coming along quite well. And some of these look quite nice. Let's get in close. Malachite wall looks pretty awesome. Yes. If people have any specific requests for their bedrooms... Ah, thank the Lord it is built. Okay. Silvery lurkers, you can stand down for a little while. Go chill out. Have a nice relaxing beverage. We've got 231 relaxing beverages, actually. That's excellent. That's probably from the stuff we traded, but... I'm not going to complain too much. Let's check out. What kind of relaxing beverages do we have? We've got 32 milk, 188 wine, and 11 beer. Fantastic. Graves there. Now, with all of that done, yeah, we can tell you to stand down. You can go satisfy your needs. Well, the basic ones anyway. And these merchants, yeah, sorry about this, but you're kind of prisoners. And you will remain prisoners for quite a while to come, I imagine. Now then, let's just check out our building. Have we done everything? Yes, we have. Let's have a nice... Oh no, we've got one thing left. Build a wall, and I believe that is a pine wall. We should have pine. Can't imagine that we've run out of pine logs. There should be some over here, in fact. But yeah, it's not too bad, actually. This is a very good idea to set this up. We've got a regular engraved wall there. This is star, spiral, moon, and water. I guess their idea of water is just squiggly lines. This is clay, obviously. I could do a dirt one there, I suppose, just for completeness sake, but nah, there's no point. We've got dirt everywhere. It is possible that you might have forgotten what clay looks like as a wall and a floor, but not dirt. This is applewood. Ooh, wait. A mant. A mant worker, no less. Right. Oh. I was about to send our army out. Alas, no. The army will not be leaving. This is what invasions were like previously. Prior to me starting playing this Let's Play, I've been very disappointed with the massive build-up I gave to invasions, and then they just never happened. Now, these Mants have like 46 in fighting skills, 37. Yeah, these are quite competent. So, along with the nomad formula, the invasion formula has also been tweaked. Now, if we were to look at some of our military, for example, let's check out Millionfowl. Probably our most bloodthirsty and competent soldier. He's got 56, so he's a little bit better than their best, or at least the best that I've looked at. A little bit. And he has been here for 3 years, almost. And like our entire military is sleeping at the same time. That's not very good planning. But Silvery Lurkers of Battle. Yeah, it's time for you to get some practice in. Enjoy. Enjoy. Now let's have a look back at this stuff. So we've got... These are regular stone stairs. This is just regular stone. I don't think we've actually seen regular stone walls too often. I guess down here we have, but... yeah, that's regular stone and floor, then stairs. This is block form. This is decorative, chiseled, and engraved. And then those are the 3 types of engravings. You would be able to see the floor if there was some dirt on it. This is applewood, a nice kind of rich reddish brown. This is birch, a very kind of bleached color of wood. And then this is pine, just a regular wooden color. This is straw wall, thatch. And this is bone, and a bone floor. And then these are the metals. We will probably be making walls out of the metals eventually. Not right now, but eventually. Now, with that all said and done, let's just have a quick look. What are we doing down here? You guys are all busy. That's awesome. You guys are not, because there's really nothing for you to do. What about you? You should be working on that. That's fine. Okay. Now then, what would I like you to do? I would quite like a tinkerer's workshop, honestly. So let's have a look at that. We need 1 chair, 1 wrench. Yeah, we can't do the wrench yet. So, got coal making. So, what is the next thing in our metal industry? The forge, then, I would say. We need 1 hearth, 1 bellows, and 1 mold. We will place the forge right next to the charcoal burner. So, we want a hearth, a bellows, and a mold. We've got 1 hearth that requires 6 blocks, that's fine. And 1 mold requires 4 blocks, that's equally fine. The bellows, I believe, is made by the carpenter. Let's have a look here.
Yes. Okay, we'll go ahead and, well, make it alpine if you can. And there we go. Once we've got that up and running, we're going... Ooh. Alright, you've finally seen them. We're going to get a lot of Mants spotted spam now. Yes, I know. The other thing that RoboBob has been saying on the forums is that the idea of goblins eventually having ranged weaponry is on the books, which I think is a brilliant thing, honestly. I think that the gnomes having the only form of ranged weaponry really does make later fortresses quite one-sided. And there's really nothing they could do. Are you the only one who's out patrolling? Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? Hopefully, we'll get a little goblin invasion, and they'll have a bit of a fight. Right, let's just have a quick look at this. This bear has 21 in fighting and 20 in dodge. Okay. And this Mant has 35 in fighting, 13 in dodge, 11 in armor. I think their skin counts as armor. I don't know if that means that they would actually react to that, but let's have a quick look at the bear fight. Bear bites the Mant, but the Mant dodges. The Mant bites with her mandibles at the bear, hitting the left leg, cutting the hide, smashing the muscle, and stopping at the bone. He's bleeding. Yep, the bear's gonna die. But the bear claws the Mant, hitting the right leg, poking the chitin, and smashing the chitin. Mant falls to the ground. Mant bites the bear, stings the bear, sorry, and the bear's bleeding from the lower body. Bear claws the Mant bites the bear, bear's left arm is bleeding, bear gets up. The Mant's left compound eye has been mangled, and she is temporarily blinded. Well done, bear. I'm kind of rooting for the bear, as you might have guessed. The bear claws the Mant, hitting the right arm, poking the chitin, and smashing the chitin. The Mant gets up, the Mant falls back down. The Mant can see again, damn. Mant gets up, Mant bites with the mandibles, but the bear dodges. Well done. Bear claws, Mant dodges, dope. And we see lots of poking, not too much going on in like really bad ones. Oh, except that. Bear's head is bleeding. The Mant bit him in the head. What else is going on? Anything? No, the bear is almost certainly going to lose this. And if we just have a quick look at the bear's injuries. Bleeding from the lower body, right leg, left leg, head, and left arm. And the Mant is probably not bleeding from anything. I'm not aware whether the fact that Mants don't bleed is a bug or not. I know some people have been claiming it on the forums, but not RoboBob himself, so it could just be a feature. I wouldn't be too unhappy with that. It kind of makes them quite a dangerous foe, because you can't rely on bleeding wounds to take them out eventually. But it seriously injured her left compound eye. An injured thorax, stinger, right arm, left arm, and other bits as well. Let's leave them to that. Good luck. Good luck, bear. I will probably see the bear has died in a little while. Mant, Toz is shooting 2 of them. Hitting the head. Yeah, well, you're still going for the head. That's excellent. If you can blind them, then we can send our military out. Though you've got an awful lot of work to do. There are an awful lot of Mants out there. But good luck. I hope you can. But we are safe inside. And who's this? Webster. Come on, Webster. Show us how it's done. I want to see blind Mants all over the place. And then a goblin invasion come in. The goblins kill the Mants in an epic struggle, leaving only a few wounded and half-alive ogres left for us to defeat. That would be the ideal situation. Then we'll go out and finish them off. Now, we've got a forge. This is excellent. We want the forge to be, I'd say priority 4. What's this? Is this priority 5? Yes, okay. Actually, I'm going to set the coal place to priority 9. If they've got other jobs that they can do, then this should be the lowest priority, but eventually they'll run out of coal to do these other jobs, so this will go straight to the top because they literally won't be able to do the other things, so that won't be too bad. We'll make that 5. Now, I can have them make bronze bars, steel bars. We don't have iron. Rose gold, which requires gold bars and copper bars. We don't have that. Anvils. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to need to make those for things from now on. That's good. That's very much like Dwarf Fortress. Often one of the most important things you can take with your founding gnomes with their initial supplies is an anvil, because without one, you have to wait for the first trader, which is a few seasons away, to be able to trade for an anvil, because you can't smelt or really work with metal without one. Now, I would like... Right, he uses bars, so just make bars. Repeatedly make bars. Do not stop making bars. Of every type. Oh, well... Well, we can't do anything with the raw ore, so we may as well. And from what I've seen, the alloys require the bars rather than the ore. I used to think that it would be ore that they would need. So I was really hesitant about doing that, but no, it doesn't look like it, so just get to work doing that, really. We'll make a little stockpile for you. We will have charcoal, so forge, oh no, furnace. Oh, is this the furnace or the forge, actually? Is this the furnace? Yes, that's the furnace and this is the forge, okay. Bear has bled to death. Rest in peace, brave bear. Forge, charcoal. So we want that on a priority 2, and we would like coal. Any type of coal to be stored there. We would also like it to have a crate. We've got 2 crates available. One of them will go there. And then we'll have a secondary one as well, because we're going to want a lot of this stuff. I mean, as you saw, there's 150 ores there, so it's not at all unrealistic to want to have quite a lot of charcoal available to our forge. So, forge, charcoal, overflow. Though I am wondering whether I needed a 2 one for this, but it does give us something to get rid of our pine, should we not want it. And go ahead and build some more crates. Any crates again. Now, I believe we're storing charcoal down here. Yeah, we've got 1 thing of coal being made. Yeah. Why am I doing that? I don't even. We will make this one craft up to... yeah, that's what we want, total. This is the only thing it makes, really, so there's absolutely no reason to have 2 tiers. May as well just have that. But did I tell you to... Oh, wait. I think this is the problem with it not showing up the right stuff. We want 32... Well, at least 10... Well... Yeah, we'll just say 32 out of pine. No, we won't. We'll say 96 out of pine, and then we'll say if you can't make it out of pine, just go ahead and make 96 out of anything. I really do wish it would say pine. I realise you can't. It's silly to have pine coal, but I wish it would let me know what it's going to try and make it out of. Now then, we are actually getting to the point where we can deconstruct some more of these. So let's get rid of 6 of those crates. Now this is going well, but let's just have a quick look outside. We've got this huge mant invasion going on. All of these crazy mants everywhere. And... oh, one we hadn't spotted before. See, the problem is now we can't actually get out there to... that's probably a scout, isn't it? You gonna tell me that's a scout? No, it's... oh, okay, it's a worker. Never mind then. But given that it's so far away from everything else, I imagine that's some sort of scouting mount. And that we are about to be in a world of hurt. Because they're going to be like, oh, you've still got all this food and drink. I'm just going to send all our friends over there now to eat your face. So yes, this new patch has brought quite a few cool things, but we haven't really achieved much in this episode. We have built a little art area, so we know what to build things out of and how they're going to look. We've continued to tech up the fort. We've now got a forge which is going to start work right away on building as many bars as it can. We've done some more trading. We've cleared out probably a lot of the crates in this fort. Let's just have a quick look at the stock situation of bones. Bones. We've got 879 bones. That's... see, I forgot to get rid of those. I thought I'd done okay, but I haven't. Damn. Oh no, it's 6th day of summer. Haha! That's awesome. Right. Alpaca bones, you are gone. Where are you? Make yourselves known. And this will be the last thing I do before I end the episode. Let's see, where are you? That's wheat seeds. No, we want to keep those. We want to keep our clippings. Emu eggs. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll get rid of all of those. Where are you? There's yak bone, alpaca bones. 562 of you are gone. Enjoy your free goods, because you're kind of going to be sat guarding them for a little while. For a very, very long time, actually, because I'm not going to open this fort for a while. Yeah. You're welcome to use our dormitories, though, and in fact, you're welcome to drink from our well as well. Look how close it is to where you are. And I'll even let you eat some of our food. Not much, of course. You're not allowed the sandwiches, but you can eat the raw meat and the apples. Apples and raw meat. You know, you can't say that we're bad hosts. But on that note, this episode is over, and I shall leave you with a view of our doom. There we are, the Mants, arrayed outside our fortress, hungry and covetous of our enormous stocks of food. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that, I think. Very soon, probably. Yes, very soon indeed. But that will be for the next episode, and as always, until then, do take care.